Hello everyone, and welcome to another Chalice chat. We are still here exactly where we left off. I'm actually trying something new in terms of my recording setup. I am recording two of these play sessions at the same time in the same recording session. Normally I like to give a little bit of breathing room so that people can comment, but I'm expecting to have a pretty busy week this week, so I'm saving time and being more efficient by recording these two episodes all in one go. Well, presumably two episodes. We haven't seen how the... Ooh, hello, spiders! Wow, I don't think that should have hit me, but it did. Keep coming, spider. Keep coming, spider. Hopefully, I will be able to deal with this particular side path and then finish off the boss within one more session. But we'll see how that actually goes. Any more spiders around here? I don't see any. I do see another enemy that hopefully I can induce to follow me out here. I can. Oops! Oh no! Alright. Not as deadly as it could have been. Not as deadly as it could have been. Yeah, normally I like to give people a chance to comment, maybe give some advice. Oh! Alright, I liked the idea of trapping the dog in the... Ow. In the doorway there. Kind of like that. I did not bargain on the other enemy joining in and clobbering me with a machete. Which, wow! That was the edge of death right there. That was the edge of death that I was just staring at. Alright. What have we actually got in this room now that I can get through the door without being immediately waylaid? Some bullets. Well, a bullet. That's nice. Well, we'll roll against the wall. We'll see what happens. A large chest. That's fine. Probably more Chalice dungeon materials inside. And, yeah, let's do something uncharacteristic and open the chest before I explore the room. Because, I don't know, I've got a death wish. Alright. More Chalice materials, definitely. Ooh, I hear something. Boy, do I hear something. And it sounds nasty. Ooh, blood vials. I need those. Desperately. But you know what? I bet it's from the room below me. Because, they were part of a setup with stairs. So, there's probably something very nasty underneath my feet right now. Ooh, and I'm willing to bet that there is a switch on the other side of this room that does not bode well for me if I had stepped on it. Would not bode well for me had I stepped on it. Yep, here we are. Here we are. With those statues still intact. Alright. See if we can peer through this door. Doesn't look like there's anything through here, but I'm going to quickly roll away anyway. Oh, it's one of our ghost friends. Alright. I'm going to just assume that our ghost friend is here. Ooh, something died. For a reason that is not entirely clear to me. I'm just going to assume that ghost friend is following me from outside the room. And, Alright, there's another enemy in there. This laughter is unsettling. There's another enemy in there. Maybe if I can lure that other enemy out. Please come out, other enemy. Boy, I'm glad I wrecked those statues. Hey, other enemy. Hey, other enemy. Where are you, other enemy? There you are. Follow me, please. Follow me, please. Follow me out of this room, where I feel I am most in danger of being attacked by an incorporeal ghost suddenly materializing. Did you follow me? Other enemy. Why didn't you follow me? What's wrong with you? Why are you just standing here on this bridge? Come follow me. Come, let us leave this place. Let us leave this place and find somewhere new. Come on. Let's go. Let me kill you out of laughter range. Thank you. See, this is all I wanted. A space with just the two of us. Alright. Now let's hopefully deal with our ghostly friend. Let's hopefully deal with... Boy, this is the most unsettling thing. Clearly they knew what they were doing when they set this up. I wonder what triggers them to rematerialize an attack. If I stop moving... Huh, I thought maybe that would do it. But apparently not. Alright. What else do I have to do? Is there someone through here? Alright, the laughter stopped. And it kind of started again. Alright, I see a spider. I wonder if spiders are friendly. Spiders do not seem to like electricity. That is worth remembering. Okay, and are we gonna get another single bullet? No, 2 blood vials. That is wonderful treasure for where we are right now. Back to the room of laughter. And I don't think there's anything left on this top layer. So let's explore downstairs, I suppose. And I'm willing to bet that this will lead to the lower floor that the initial set of stairs would take us to, and therefore complete a nice loop for this top initial layer of this particular Chalice dungeon. But let's see. Oh, that was the enemy that mysteriously died. It got poisoned. It got poisoned by the poison incense burner. Excellent. Well, that works for me. Boy. Is this enemy just never going to strike? Just never going to take even a swing at me? This is the weirdest thing. Alright, well, if they won't show up to fight me, I mean, I don't know what else to do. And let's see what's through here. I shouldn't have opened that doorway. I should have left it open to know I hadn't explored the path. But I'm willing to bet that out here... I'm willing to bet that this stairwell is the same stairwell that I initially entered through the side path. I am willing to bet that out here... Yep. Out here is how we came in. And over here is the initial room. Indeed. Alright, so that looped back nicely, but there was one other doorway that I did not enter or explore. So we're going to go back to the laughter room, where laughter continues, and not concern myself too much with that enemy. Ooh, is this going to lead to a treasure room? How nice! Ooh, but treasure rooms mean scary guardians. Boy, this would be the worst possible time for that ghost to materialize. Ah, however, my ID standing by caused that enemy to reveal themselves. And, alright. This is probably gonna be bad, but let's do this thing. Come, friend. Yes! Usually, when they come out of that quick sprint run, they... Wow! Usually after that quick sprint run, they open with an attack. And that's what I was counting on. That's what I got. And then he killed me anyway. The good news, though, is that I can run straight through this boss door. Hello. And even trigger those enemies and not care. Because all I have to do is run through here, and they should leave me alone. Ah, the beauty of the Chalice dungeon setup. Oh look, they didn't even leave me alone. I wonder how long they'll keep following me. Hello, Spider. I have learned that you don't like lightning. Goodbye, Spider. I'm glad you don't like lightning. Let's see if we can circumvent all this nonsense, shall we? There's that ghost. There's that ghost. And come, friend. Oh, look! You're the one with my blood echoes. I'm so glad it's you, and not the truly dangerous one. And I don't see... Wow, they actually followed me really far. I am impressed. I did not think they would follow me that far. Alright, come on. Get it out of your system. Let's go. Come on. Alright, come take another swing at me. Come on. So long. Alright. Wonderful. I'm going to be content with that. Was there another red guy who followed me? I don't see them. Alright. And I've got my gun out. So, round 2. I'll probably lose round 2 as well, but worth a shot. Too early. Wow. The amount of damage is simply out of this world. Alright, let's try and be careful. I have had my share of bad luck with being careful with these guys. However, I feel it's still worth trying. Oh, wow. Alright, could have been worse. Oh, delayed that attack. Delayed that attack for sure. Alright, that's going to be that for that. Dodge? Nope. Hit the dodge button, get hit anyway. And nope. Alright. Oof. I was asking for that. Oh boy, I'm alive. I thought for sure I'd be dead. Alright, closed and really charged up that attack, which would have been devastating had I been trying to parry. But that is not what I was trying to do, because I decided I was going to be... Yes! I was going to try and play it a little bit safer. Whew. Oh man, those things are quite unsettling. Unsettling in a very different way than those ghosts. And I can pull out my torch again. And fortunately, normally I like to go about smashing these things earlier, just in case. But that was not really an option this time. Fortunately, none of them seemed to trigger an attack. Because if they had, I would have been wide open. I was much more concerned with the super fast flaming sides of death enemy than I was with stepping on trip switches and getting arrowed in the face. Now, see, that one would have totally gotten me. I didn't see it at all. But, wow, we've got quite a few treasure chests down here. A lot of treasure in this Hintertomb land. Let's, alright, I think that's all of the statue things. So let's loot all of said treasures. Chalice materials? Yes. Almost certainly more chalice materials in here. These large coffins are almost universally chalice materials. Indeed, we have more chalice dungeon materials. And I'm gonna guess more chalice dungeon materials. Hooray! Boy. Always guess chalice dungeon materials. You will be right 90% of the time? I think once or twice it's been blood gem. But in general, chalice dungeon materials. Alright. And that does it for our little side path. And I think I'm gonna do something unusual. I think, rather than head back to face the boss, and you know what, rather than even face the dog, I'm going to run back into the treasure room, and I'm going to do something that I haven't normally done in this series. Kind of also related to the setup of the Chalice dungeons. I am just going to use my ability to warp back to the lamp. Bold Hunter's Mark. That's what they're called. I was trying to remember the name, couldn't remember the name, but that's what they're called. Use a Bold Hunter's Mark, takes you right back to the lamp. Honestly, if you just want to quickly run through a Chalice dungeon, find where the boss lantern area is, flip the switch, and then use a Bold Hunter's Mark to warp back to the lamp, and you will be right by the boss door. Run straight through, fight the boss. Super quick way to deal with that. I like to fully explore, but that is absolutely not necessary. So it can be handy to have those things on you. And yes, the unusual thing that I really meant when I said I was going to do something unusual was I was going to come back to the Hunter's Dream. Because I've got a lot of blood echoes, and the boss I'm going to face is almost certainly going to be a fierce one. Wow! And my Tonitrus was apparently on the point of breaking. So I'm very glad I decided to do this. In the middle of a boss fight is not when you want your weapon to break on you. So let's get some levels. Probably level up twice at this point. Indeed. Let's do that. And now we've got the strength and the arcane up to 25. I'm going to start boosting HP, I think. And let's buy some blood vials, because I have been burning through those things. Nice. Nice. Alright. Let's go back, and I believe all that remains for us on the initial layer of this Deep Hintertomb Chalice is the boss. Back in the dungeon, switch into a gun. And this time, I'm going to run to the left of this main switch, so I don't hit that secondary switch that I always forget about, and summon enemies who are very persistent. And instead, I will go straight for the boss door. Who are we fighting? A Brain Eater. Brain Eater. Oh, it's one of these guys. Dodge and strike. Oh boy, that paralyzes you. That magical attack will paralyze you. You do not want to get paralyzed against these guys. They will indeed suck out your brain. I wonder if the boss version also, they tend to fire them in bursts of... I thought it was bursts of 3. Apparently it's bursts of 4. But fortunately, he's an idiot and is just spamming it into the statue. I wonder if I can strike through the statue. And he got me anyway. Alright, mashing the buttons to hopefully escape early. And it looks like, indeed, they do suck out your insight. Honestly, that's probably fine. I've got a whole bunch of it. Alright, striking with lightning and running away behind a pillar. Which, we've already established, these things aren't the brightest. No, oh no, that's miserable. Escape! Nope. No escape. Alright, let's try and escape the grab. Well, escape, not die. Alright. Not dying achieved. And I'm going to run up here, because this is a boss fight, which means I know there are going to be no more enemies. Alright. And I'll just wait for our friend to follow. Hello there. Continue to follow, please. Alright. Yep. Go ahead and spam that attack. I'll spam my attack. How does that sound? Oop, that was one too many. That was one too many. I need the, I need the endurance to run away. And wow, you are almost dead. Plunging attack for the win, please. Yes. All right. And the hunt is done. Well, this episode ended up being a little bit shorter than I thought it might be. I had no idea how long that side path was going to take me. But it's not too short of an episode, so I feel like this is fine. And let's go down to layer 2. Lower and lower and lower. And I know I just went to the Hunter's Dream, but I might go back just because it's generally a good idea from one episode to the next. Interesting. I would have thought it would have been a different setup. Lantern? Lantern right away. Okay. Looks like there was no pre-lantern segment this time. I guess I'm getting much too used to there being a pre-lantern segment. But, oh well. That's going to do it for this episode. Please join me next time as I hope to explore layer 2 of this Lower Hintertomb Chalice. Thanks for watching, everyone.